Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, we have now got Genshin Impact patch 1.3 released today. So, as you can see, this is where my characters are all standing at the minute, in terms of character level at least. Gear-wise, no, still got a bit way more to go for them. So, first things first, we've got the new Xiao Banner. I've got 20 things, so I should, assuming I've calculated the soft thing correctly, I should have enough to get a soft pull of him today. If not, probably sometime within the next 14 days. I'll probably have earned enough Primo Gems by then. So, let's dive on in and see if we can grab Xiao. So, first pull. Oh, gold star already. Nice. Please be Xiao. Okay, book, bow, sword, analyst, bow, Beidou for the 4-star. And yes, we have our Yaksha. Nice. Very nice. Alrighty, first pull and we got him. Nice. And just because I have enough, let's do a weapon pull, see if we can get a good weapon for him. Alright, got a purple. We pulled Diona from the weapon! Oh, gotcha games. They never cease to be weird. You go into a weapon banner to pull a weapon, you pull a character. You go into the character banner to pull a weapon, there are times when you go into the character banner to pull the character, and you pull a weapon. You go into the weapon banner, and you pull a character. Yeah, that's just typical. Alrighty, so let's see if how much we can upgrade him, because I did get some stuff, just in case. So, let's ascend him. And see how far we can get to. Okay, we can get up to 27 at the minute. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, that's not too bad. We're not going to be using him for a bit, so. Quests. As I said in the description, Bough Keeper Dainsleif, also known as the narrator for all of Genshin Impact's videos. So, on their YouTube channel. So, let's see what Mr. Dainsleif has to say. I need to talk to Catherine first. Okay. What does Catherine have to say?
Traveler, please, over here.
Start autoplay.
It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
I'm recruiting new allies.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
No, it's not.
And it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Yes, I do have some information that may be of help to you.
I just love our little Seely's still floating around in the cinematics.
There it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Oh.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before.
Ding, ding, ding.
Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different.
Ugh.
This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
So much for it being our lost sibling. So it's some distant relative of Kaya's then.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? I just can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya.
Catherine, I know you're a robot, but seriously.
You can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, It is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow
Fair
adventurer's
dues.
request.
Fair enough explanation.
And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
He's already rejected the guild.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the
honorary
stuff of
knight.
song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Seriously? Well, alright then. About that stranger.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah, the bartender over at Dainsleif's bar.
Gate, so he
Oh,
may
never
know
mind.
something about
I was
that
thinking of someone else.
stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
And so, Act 4 Prelude, Dainsleif. Alright, Lawrence, tell us what you know about the stranger. About the tall man with an eye patch.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb.
Oh,
He was
autoplay.
wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air.
That'd be Amber.
As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
Oh yeah.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is
That's also a good
more reason
point.
to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried telling him. He might have said something to Wagner. You
Alright.
should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Alright. Let's go take a look-see. Alright, Smithy. Hider, dude.
What? You need something?
Looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Sure. I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though.
Oh?
He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
Thanks, dude.
Angel's Share? Well, Master Deluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then.
Probably.
Let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Alrighty. To the pub! Pub, tavern, either way. It's a place to get drunk. There we go. Enter tavern. Loading, loading, loading. Can I see them anywhere in the bar at the minute yet, or? Not yet, no. Okay. Hey, Charles. Let's have a chat.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey Charles, have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I
Interesting.
don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
Oh, he's a fancy man.
Master Deluc's opinion.
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Deluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too.
Oh, goody.
There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
That sounds about right for any kind of place. For bottom floor, first floor, ground floor. Usually the most busy. Alrighty, where do we need to wait? What's the objective in this area? Where is my hidey spot? I'm on the second floor. Wait on the seat by the railing. There we go.
Welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Alrighty.
Even if you are a close friend,
Let's have a chat. Hi, I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. Nope. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
Oh, he looks edgy. So, I'm a traveler.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for my lost relative.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Says the floating lunch snack.
That little one beside you.
I know everyone's going to emergency food, so there's probably tons of that one. I'm going to go with my best chum.
Uh-huh. We're the best of friends.
With the ceiling floating in her head.
To have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
I was hoping to invite you to adventure with us.
Sure.
That easy?
He was so cold just a moment before. Hyman's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
Yeah, but of course. How much?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions.
Okay, this guy's cheap.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's gonna really
Yeah, it's a bit... Ooh-wee-hoo. Oh, here's the 500 mora.
Ah, thank you. Now as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Do I need to answer them all correctly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Oh, multiple choice questions. This'll be fun.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key
How
to
did he
ending
know
that
about Venti?
crisis? I know everything that I should.
That's not ominous at all.
Answer the question.
That one.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Labis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract.
Okay, how the hell does he know about that?
Of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor
How?
in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
In the eyes of the gods. People with visions or people without visions? When in doubt, option C. Because let's be honest here, if we're basing this purely on the god we've met, which is the the one that started this whole trip by plunging us into the world, probably none of them.
So, this is your answer then? I understand. As I thought, you really are similar to her.
Huh? Okay, interesting.
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Oh.
Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Well, we've met some Abyss mages in the past.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world.
They're the fangs and claws.
At this time, while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Okay. Huh.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh! We're super duper strong!
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
But of course.
Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Alrighty.
Even if you are a close friend,
To the Temple of the Falcon. Temple of the Falcon. Which one was that again? Ah, there we go. That one. There you are. One teleporting. Loading screen, loading screen. How is everyone today anyway? Everyone keeping safe? Everyone keeping well? Yeah, I know it's a bit early for you guys overseas, I suppose. Alrighty, Dainsleif. Wow, he's tall. He's like a head. I'd say he's about D-Luke height. See if we can't get some more angles and views on this guy. I don't see a vision anywhere on him either. In fact, do I? Let's go into photo mode. This might be the one time we can get a proper view of the guy. Eye character. And I don't know. Wrong way. There we go. Zoom in. Alrighty. Nothing on the front to suggest any visions. Interesting character design, at least.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
Eh?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
You are a strange one, Dainsleif. Alright, enter the Temple of the Falcon. Ooh, there's some stuff going on there. Abyssal traces. No cryo in current party. Okay, what do you want a cryo for? What do you want a cryo for? Okay. I'll swap out Barbara for... Oh, let's go Danya. In fact, no, let's go Diona, just in case we need healings. Because as much as Ganyu is a rocket launcher, We might need some healing, and Diona's got
Need my
that.
help as usual?
Let's start. Well, Diona's ultimate gives us some healing, but, just in cases. Because I don't want to rely on food, because that tends to run out pretty quickly, and you get a full stomach, which means you can't heal anymore via food.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Oh, great, so we don't even know what we're looking for. But it's a case like, we'll know it when we see it. Oh, that'll be fun. Get your ass kicked. Okay. Oh, treasure chest. Always loot the treasure chests. See if there's anything else we can blow up around here. Got some wheat, got some carrots. Not much else going on here. Okay. Revival point.
Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Open that door there. Some stuff here I can loot. Always good to loot. And there's an Abyss Mage.
Can't handle your drink. Huh.
Well, there must have been a water stone. Yeah, there's a couple of water stones here. So that combined with the cryo element to basically turn them all into popsicles. So far, no sign of an Abyss Herald. Just more Abyss Mages. Oh, God. Fire and water next. Ugh.
Yahoo!
Pew pew, really? Leona, really? Pew pew.
On the rocks.
Ooh, I can wiggle this around to here.
Let's play.
I should have stuck with Barbara. Oh, buggering! Where's water? water boy. Oh, good, you've come over here.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
There we go. Get your ass out here. There we go. One dead. It's always annoying just to try and get rid of shields. Alright, let's talk to Dainsleif.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like the herald might have already left.
Can you tell us more about the Abyss Order?
The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have...
Ominous.
Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf.
Oh, that should be fun.
We may find our abyss herald there.
What do you mean a disconnection from remote play? What do you mean? Oh, for fudge's sake. What do you mean I lost connection to my PS4? Reconnect. Okay. That's that reconnected, but I need to redo the connection on the stream part now. That's always fun. Hold on. Remove. Re-add. Display capture. Oh, bugger, that's not the right one. Window capture, that's the one. Remote play. Okay, and scooch that back to its sizing. Okay. That should be us back up and running properly now. There we go. Yay, loot. Let's get out of here. In fact, is there any more loot? No, that seems to be it. Okay. Let's leave the moving. You gotta love it when the thing decides to go all blip on you. Just keep hover over that just in case it goes all weird and wonderful again. I don't know why I did that. Oof. Right, so let's swap the party setup around. Let's get Barbara back in and Downa out. As much as Downa is okay at healing when she's got her ults up and running, Barbara is a much more reliable healer. Especially... Aww. Give her some extra voice lines there for her ult. Neat. Alright, Wolvendom. And there's the nearest one there. From there, run and then fly over to Dainsleif. Well, run and glide. of stamina before we go anywhere near the cliff edge. No, not that one. The next one. So we do still need to get over to the cliff. So we do. And climb up it. There we go. Alright, where are you, Dainsleif? You are over here.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Yeah, especially the really big one. What on earth?
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You familiar with that wolf?
No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. Alright, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
That is a definitely weird thing.
See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Alrighty. One up here, according to the quest indicator. Here, I thought we were going to have to use an elemental site to find them, but apparently not. What does it look like with an elemental site anyway?
There's another one of those bonfire spells.
Just looks like a regular pyro
Looks
effect.
like the abyss really has been around here.
Abyssos.
Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Alright, Venti, get your ass out here. And let's send them for a ride.
Here we go!
Ah. So much fun. Alright, next one. And this is why you give Venti lots of recharge.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first. Oh. Let the show begin.
Did they change her voice lines?
Time for takeoff. How rude.
Record. Time to rock. Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire.
Ah, so that's how it appears over there. Okay. And it's still Abyssos.
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the abyss.
Did they change Barbara's lines or something? Hold on, I need to check this. Oh, for the love of it, that's not the bit I wanted to go into. Thank you very much.
Ta-da! Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you.
Okay, sounds like normal.
Whoa! Oh, snowflakes. Look at them dance.
Sounds normal in the voice lines, but... Definitely sounds different from before the update, whenever she's, you know, out in the field, rather than her voice lines in the, well, voiceover bit. But, did they have her re-record lines or something, or? Oh. Bit weird.
Have you finished searching?
Found lots of signs of the Abyss Order.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by Abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North.
Good
We
reason.
should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Ah, the Valen's old place. Alright. Whereabouts is... Oh, he's waiting right there, around about the entrancey. Okay, let's teleport to that one then. So, Falcon's Nest, where we first encountered the Abyss when we first came to Mondstadt. Then the Old Wolf's Place. And now up to De Valen's. Right, Dainsleif.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in its place.
Wait a second.
Huh? Paimon remembers that Devalen first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
How old is Deval? How old is Dainsleif? Don't think too much about it. Dude, you're just admitted to being centuries old.
If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
You just admitted to being centuries old, dude. Alright, teleport to that one rather than hiking through the whole place. So, Dainsleif is definitely at least a few centuries old. Oh boy. Yeah, we got some Abyss Order stuff going on here.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Grab that mushroom. Also, won't get rid of the shield directly.
Time for takeoff.
Little pyro. Throw that in with a little wind there, and that nukes out the shield and takes him down a good chunk as well. It's all in the combinations. Oh, sod. Spoke too soon! I'll kill you first, you're gonna be the most annoying. You're slightly more annoying than the Abyss Mage, because you heal.
Brace yourself.
Let's get a little more wind there. There we go.
Takeoff. Feel the beat.
It doesn't always hit. It doesn't hit the mark every time, but oh, good. He's down on the ground. Beat up the mage. Beat up the mage.
Brace yourself.
Kill the mage. Kill the mage.
Yahoo! Would our gliding be faster?
No, it would not, you little pixie. Alright.
Time for takeoff.
Push you back into that. There we go. Ah.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
It is a shame.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
Spoilers.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Seem to be familiar with journeys, or speaking from experience, are we? Let's go with speaking from experience.
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Ding, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
She no longer travels.
Oh.
I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty.
Is that really what you're basing our location on? Who's got the better food?
Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think, there.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
I sensed something familiar on that cliff.
Huh? What's familiar?
Felt for a moment the previous time we came here too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
The Abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Whoa, Dave moves really fast, doesn't he?
Wow, yeah, he does.
Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Well, there's some stuff up here. I should leave a marker on the map here for my later use. No, leave a marker on the map. No. Sod it. I'll leave a marker later.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last time, you say? You've been here before? Last time.
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember.
Huh.
I merely followed that person around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
That's a bit...
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Hello. Oh. Well, that's the PTSD kicking in for the character.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
Could feel her.
Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
The moment I touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Hyman doesn't get it at all.
Regardless, I have to get to the bottom of
Do
the...
not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important
I don't
thing
think we
is
ever
the
mentioned to
journey
him we're not
find
from
herself.
this world. Dimitri. Would not surprise me if it was the same VA. I haven't actually played that game, so I'll need to check later, but might be the same VA.
Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind.
I can
as the
understand
meaning
character
behind
design
your
is where you're
journey.
coming from.
That you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Yeah, you'll probably take a lot more Primo gems as well, buddy. And that is Dainsleif's character quest done. The Gears of Destiny. Oh boy. I'm leaving a marker here. Because this... Oh. That's behaving at least now. Because this spot here is the spot where the traveler's sibling in the one of the trailers that MiHoYo showed before the game launched. This is where their sibling kind of spotted them fighting the Abyss Order. And if I recall correctly, this is also the spot where your sibling gets the information that we screwed around with the dragon part of her plan, with the Abyss Order's plan. Let's see if I can find anything else around here though, before we head off. So we got a dandelion there. Right, now we know the exact spot type of thing for the cinematic thing. So that's a nice little parallel at least. That's another dandelion up here. So I thought it was little sprites, but nope. So that is the Dainsleif stuff. Interesting. And from our answers, he believes we are similar to her. Well, that should be interesting for repercussions down the line. What else do we have from 1.3 to go through? Right, we've got that to do. And oh lordy, I think I'll be the next video. So We're going to take a quick pause there. And, yeah, see you guys in a bit. JaffaArchfiend, out.